Trippy, man. Back streets with Cole, man. We got my girl, man. Day one, always rocking with me. One of my number one supporters. I know people don't like that, but it's just the truth. Day one shit, man. Lady Nate, Soaring High ENT, Mosky Distribution, Getaway Place owner. All that shit that I know, man, but I gotta let her introduce herself again for the third time around, I believe so. So we did the barn now, we did the one at my house, now we here. So third time around is a charm, man. Big man, everybody know who you is, where you from, and what you got coming.
Yo, what's up again? It's your girl K Nate at Lady Nate on the gram. Like my girl Kel said, we've been rocking, still rocking, ain't nobody gonna change shit. But now, the Getaway Place, we shooting live at the Getaway Place. This my little baby or whatever. If you don't know, now you know. Northside Houston, Northwest. We're doing what we do, providing opportunities for the indie artists, event center, anybody, you got something you want to do, this the place to do it. Affordable, all access. Shout out to everybody that's already on the platform. But moskydistribution.com, you can check it out for yourself. Interactive, yo. Man, I'm staying busy, keeping the artist
That was
busy.
2 minutes of my footage, but we needed all that because we had to let everybody know what you done. But man, you gotta let everybody know what's been the latest, man. I know this your second year. No, the first year. No, this your second year. Yeah. This year 2. Yeah, we on year 2. How did you go from year 1 to still year 2? Getaway Place, Soaring High ENT, Lady Nate on the gram. How did you go from year 1 to year 2?
It's been tough. It's been tough, you know. A lot of things, a lot of different things happen. Transition from one situations. You know, the Getaway Place itself was built. I renovated recently, so my baby looking even better now. And it was just time. And as you grow, you just stay focused and stay committed because this was my vision. So yes, I may have worked with this person, worked with that person, but at the end of the day, it's my vision. It's what I want to see. I want to have a stage. I want a booth. I want a bar set up. I want a space where I can go when I want to. I want hookahs. So everything I wanted, I brought here. So it is a job, but it's not because it's what I love to do. It's what I'm able to do. When I want to get away, shit, I'm up here to get away.
Shit,
okay, what you doing? Having me a hookah.
Big bag free, shit.
It's just consistency and just even with Soaring High Entertainment, just being consistent, back able to travel. Y'all know I love getting on them flights.
I feel it. And you talk about traveling, you gotta tell the people and actually talk to the owners. How did COVID really slow all that shit down for you? Because like I say, when I met Kate the barn before that Five Flash shit, but shout out to them. And then you went over there, and now you got your own shit, but you was on the road. You would be in Mississippi, Atlanta too. No, seriously.
They thought I was gonna move to Atlanta, come.
New York, nigga, Louisiana. How did the pandemic really put a damper in all that? Because I know our last situation was New York, and then after that,
COVID said slap. It was New York. Then I went to, we did Dallas. We went and did a show in Dallas. We had Houston, and we went to Dallas. We came home from Dallas. We were supposed to be going to Louisiana. Pandemic said, They was like, everything shut down. You can't do this. You can't move around. So we actually had to cancel tickets for that next event. And it like, you have to just sit back and figure out what to do. And so the KC, we were sitting around and we were just like, shit, we need something to do and just keeping this music thing going. Because if you know me, everything I do is about entertainment.
Everything.
I can't sing, I can't rap, I can't dance, but I just love being able to provide opportunities. So we started the review show, and that was like our pandemic thing. So during the main parts of the pandemic, it like we couldn't go nowhere, but we brought y'all into our world.
Big fact.
And like around the world, literally, we was in Great Britain. We was in we had UK tapping in. I didn't even know the music was so good over there. UK got some, man, they got some talent.
They got a different sound.
That's one of the places I really want to go. Was when I hit my international. I'm definitely going to UK, but it really just made you just see if you're truly a hustler, if this really is for you. And hey, I opened up my lounge in the pandemic. That's ugly. It's all good. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what K Nate, Lady Nate, Color wants to do.
Big facts, Backstreets with Coach. Shit, veering off topic, man. Your thoughts, Will Smith, Chris Rock?
You know, it was just a major setback for the culture is how I feel on it. Like, it's just a setback for the culture.
I can see that.
You got 2 black men on stage. The shit happened, and like now it's like that's what they're still talking about. Well, this, well, that. oh this, oh that, and it took away from the event itself because there were a lot of other highlights for the culture that night. Like some people's first time getting Oscars, like different roles, different things. Samuel Jackson, exactly. Yeah. It's like you didn't see that, which it wasn't aired, but it wasn't talked about the next day. It wasn't talked about that night. It was talked about a couple of days later. Right. So it was like it just overshadowed the good. So
I gotta ask, have you ever wanted to slap the shit out of somebody?
All the time. I don't like humans.
Wait a minute, you can't put that on there later.
Why? I tell them all the time.
We gonna edit that out, babes. Man, okay.
No, I tell them that all the time. No, it's just like people with me. I'm just so calm, cool, collective, and you know, just so many people feel they can kind of run over. They can do this, they can do that, and it's just like, take your time, Kay. Just breathe. And it's like, if I actually react on my emotions, you know, it's gonna be like, oh, Lady Nate, y'all remember Lady Nate did that? Y'all remember? God damn, Lady Nate just gave away $1,000. Y'all remember that? Lady Nate doing $5,000 distribution contest. Y'all remember that? Golly, I just remember when I slapped the shit out of him because he wanted to play.
Big bad streets with cold shit, man. Out of all your endeavors, what's been the most joy for you to just really watch grow?
I honestly works together. I would say the Getaway Place because it brings in everything Soaring High Entertainment, most distribution, providing opportunities to people that maybe just meeting me. Like the Getaway Place, I think is like the one because I'm just able to do so much more and expand on what I already do because I love doing events. So Soaring High Entertainment provide even my artists, you know, shout out D Banks the Creator, L Pharrell by Miller, and New Edition, Slim Truth the Poet. So it's just creating these opportunities for them being able to perfect their craft so they can come out. They do what they want. They need to do. We got, you know, D Banks, a DJ. He gets to mix here and there, you know, perfecting that craft. Slim Truth, he's new to poetry, so it's like an open mic every time he performs. And Millie, you know, she gonna get up and do what she do, but you can even see her growth. She's learning how to work the stage more, which is one of the things. It's like, you know, move around a little bit. So it's able to provide opportunities within my team as well as opportunities for others. Like, people hit me up all the time. Thank you. Like I wake up in the morning. I don't ask for these things. I'm just me, and I just do what I do. And
just make sure y'all tap in with her, man. H-Town Trafficking Tour. We gonna ever get that back going, or you just water on the bridge?
New movements. Everybody's growing, so I love watching.
That was yours too, huh?
That was me and TJ So Sincere.
TJ,
collaborated on that.
Okay.
So we have a lot of artists that we work with, which Imani Monroe is like one of our biggest ones.
Shout out
no Cooley Wooly, Go
Shout out Cooley. Okay.
Just everybody that was involved at different times, but just seeing the different growth of the artists, just being the trial, the opportunities that we provided for them. But again, everybody's doing their thing. You know, shout out TJ, she's doing her thing, moving around, doing
she got that ATL too.
Yeah, she got the big speaker movement, and you know, I initiated squad goals, so we're both.
Is there a balance in this shit, or like you do the mommy shit, you do your mom, you got a lot of shit going on, but then you trying to, you know, become the biggest venue in the city, your label, your brand. Man, I'm saying that shit. Powerful, okay.
Powerful and beneficial is what my goal is. Like size, I'm content with my little baby. My little baby, my ass. Just knowing that you really never truly find it. Honestly,
that is somebody gonna let something gonna miss.
Something gonna take more attention here this day. Each day, it's like it's a weird balance, I guess you'll say, because it's your own balance. Like somebody, like they ask me, how do you do all this shit? I can't even do this. It's balance for me because I like having these things to juggle. It might give you a headache, but for me, I get that headache, but it makes me go that much harder because I want this one to be successful, this one. So I figure out ways to balance each one of them. So I find balance within each segment of what I do.
I feel that. Do you got a favorite event or a favorite artist that you don't work with or through or no?
No favorites. I love them all.
That's lying. She loves the best.
Outside of me, Backstreets with Cole has literally just been rocking for the indies, for business owners, for everybody. Like you call Cole, you connect with Cole. Like
say that,
it's a whole nother thing. Literally, Backstreets with Cole, y'all sleeping. I saw a post yesterday, I actually tagged her in it. Like y'all need to pay attention to the inner city outlets. Y'all so worried about this over here, that over there. Pay attention to what we got going on in the city. And if anybody is doing anything media-wise for the indies, Backstreet's pulls
Appreciate
up.
that,
She
Kay.
in the hood with y'all. Backstreet's
Thank you,
pulls.
Kay. I appreciate that. I get
No,
all
she didn't ask
emotional.
for that.
I get all emotional, man. But I know, but the people don't know you got a fresh batch, man. Well, you picked up some newer artists. I know you'd already been rocking with the homie D Banks, but man, talk about your poet and your singer, man. You've been rocking with her a minute too, but I know she's kind of newer. Talk about what it's like working with them.
They actually came in back to back. Actually
Okay.
the same year. D Banks and Miller.
Really?
They came in the same year. D Banks and Miller came in because I met Miller. It was a few months because
Yeah, I'm saying I know.
Miller. See, Miller's story, D Banks' story. We'll start there. D Banks' story. I met him at an event, Fire and Flare Lounge, and it was like, hey, I want you to be my manager. Like, we talked, eventually it came to that point, and if you know me, I don't just say yes.
Right.
So nobody just say yes. But we actually grew and started like in his music, the studio, just getting to know him as a person and his goals and the things that he went through as well. So it's like so much. It's that energy, that drive.
Mm-hmm.
Then Miller, she was slept on. Which, if you know, that's the Banks slogan. Slept on. She was slept on. She would be here at every event at the Getaway. Because I met her here at the Getaway. Shout out to Miller.
So how did she just popped up?
She was an open mic.
Okay.
It was Rock Out Wednesdays.
Okay.
So she came. She would come every Wednesday, and she'd be here, and she'd be like the last person before. And I'm like, she insane. And the first time that she came, like she was just standing by the bar and getting her drinks, everything, and then she went for. I said, "Oh, you've been buying drinks all night and you performing." And so it was just like, oh. And I just grew a weakness for her being slept on. And so that was actually the artist that I went to and was like, I want you a part of Soaring High. So and just this year actually, Poet Slim Truth, which I've been knowing him since like 2015, and he wasn't ready to release his truths to the world yet. So at the end of the year, last year, he was like, I'm ready. So he came, he was ready. We have the book, which I don't have one in front of me, but we officially dropped his first book, released his first book of poems. It has 30 poems in it, and he working, and that's what it's about with me. With these three, they're all hours of the day.
Are you an actually open person? For somebody that don't just know you, are you approachable?
I think so. I'm always smiling, so usually, but the
True.
thing is, what I learned is why some people don't approach me is because of all the shit that I do, and they're like, it's something like they'll approach my sister sometimes over me.
Shout out Lola, okay.
Shout out Lola, but Lola crazy, y'all. Just stay motivated. If it's not for you, if you feel it's not for you, don't let nobody else try to push you to do something that you no longer want to do. Because it's not for some people. It's not for the long run. Some people just make music and just publish it and don't do nothing with it. Some people just like the art of doing it, of making music. What you think is best for you, and don't be afraid to ask. That's the biggest thing with these indie artists. They don't want to ask questions, and it's like we provide these platforms. Which shout out to Crowded Streaming. We have the artist circuit, which the next one is going down it's the end of every month, the last Friday or Saturday, and we're actually bringing in different pillars of the entertainment community. So for the month of April, we got Amir Diamond coming in. Shout out to him. Radio, all y'all want to know about radio. He's been in radio. He's been in there, been doing it, been here, been with the big ones. Now he's with another one. So it's just like Amir Diamond will be here, and then Highway DJs come in. Respect your DJs. Respect the motherfucking DJs,
bro. Because I had an artist tell me they like to get into it with me, so I really don't say nothing. They say the DJs are not as important. It's all about the bloggers now. Ooh. Being that I'm a blogger, I'm kind of in the middle because is the DJ still? I say them niggas still got to play y'all shit. Right. They like DJs and radios don't matter. So what you think, Kay?
I can't agree with that. I feel the DJs, because they're hands-on with you. You're talking to the DJ. The DJ, if you actually go and approach the DJ is going to build that relationship with you, that one-on-one, that personal relationship with you. So you have to put in the work to get to know the DJ, yes. But DJs will always be important because they're the ones who are touching your record. They're actually touching your record and putting it here, there, putting it in front of these people, putting it on the radio, giving it to the bloggers. Yeah. Like, everybody's connected. So yes, the bloggers are important because you need to be seen, you need to tell your story, you need to be heard.